What's up guys, Nick here, and in this video I want to talk about my impression of testosterone replacement therapy, having been on it for about 6 years now. So initially I felt like shit basically all the time. I had low sex drive, low energy, depression, anxiety, motivation issues, basically every symptom of low testosterone you could think of when I was supposed to be in the prime of my life, being 17, 18, 19, I felt this way. And I decided one day to go to the doctors, get my testosterone levels checked, which was very difficult because they made it extremely hard to get the test going and everything. Like, they just kept questioning me, like, no, you should be fine. Like, no, you're 18, you're fine. Without even, like, any testing whatsoever. But I had to be adamant on the fact that, like, no, I wanted to check my levels. And eventually, I got the tests. I went in, got my blood drawn, and my results were like 432 nanograms per deciliter, okay? Which, after extensive research, I realized was pretty low because my dad also got his levels checked, and his were like 400 nanograms per deciliter. And the testing range is, what is considered normal is anywhere from 200 to 1,000 nanograms per deciliter, which is a pretty big fucking gap. But they do that because the test subjects in that selection are between the ages of like 80 and 20, okay? They don't differentiate per age group category. They just say anywhere in between these numbers is fine. So I knew that was a problem. And even though I tried to explain this to many doctors, they didn't see it the way I did. Even the fact that my levels at 18 years old were the same basically as my dad, who was, approaching 50 at the time. I saw it as an issue, and it was affecting my life and making my life really hard. So basically I just took matters into my own hands after years of like learning and just kind of finding my own methods of getting testosterone post, stripping and whatnot. It came into my life, and I did more research on proper protocol and dosages and what's ideal for just a testosterone replacement therapy dose, no more, no less. And basically for the last 6 years, I've been on about 100 milligrams of testosterone per week, which is, a pretty conservative number. A lot of guys jack up the dosages to like 200 milligrams per week, but that's approaching bodybuilding levels. And I noticed that 100 milligrams per week bumps my levels up to just around like 900 nanograms per deciliter, and allows me to stay lean year round, to work out with relative ease, to keep like a large amount of muscle in my frame and low body fats. My energy's up, my motivation's up, sex drive is up, and basically I just feel like cognitive benefits as well. So like my focus is improved, my drive and just like killer instinct is the best way to describe it, to just go and get shit done and conquer and succeed in life, is just up. My enthusiasm for life has improved. So yeah, I'd say that's just altering your hormones, whether you're taking testosterone or antidepressants or ADHD meds, whatever. Anything that you tweak in your body will have a substantial impact on your personality. And it's just crazy that literally by just changing, if we were measuring testosterone alone and improving it, increasing it, my personality and who I am, the way I think, the way I operate on a day-to-day basis, my thought processes, just my outlook on life is completely different by simply changing my hormones. And it's just so interesting, like all of the little mechanisms of action that testosterone has on your body, how it affects your brain, your muscle tissue, your bones, your energy, your dopamine, your serotonin, everything. It just interacts with everything. And it's so important, if you are a man, to have adequate levels of testosterone, plain and simple. And to have anything less is fucking stupid. You're shooting yourself in the foot. If you're operating with low levels of testosterone every day in your everyday life, and you're just accepting that, I mean, you can't even call yourself a man really anymore. You're just literally living with half your potential. Like, you're just inhibiting yourself so much. Your quality life is so shitty in comparison to what it could be. So there's many things I did that aren't just, taking testosterone. That's just one thing that I've done to focus on my self-improvement. But it's a huge tool in the arsenal, and I recommend it to anyone who has low testosterone levels. Again, don't take my advice. I'm just talking out of my ass, and you should talk to a doctor and do your own research and not listen to anything that I've said in here. Consider it just talk. All right. But that's what I've done, and things have improved. My sleep's improved. My energy's improved. I actually look forward to working out now, and I enjoy working out. Whereas before I'd find it more of a chore, but now it's like I have this caveman instinct, this desire to go and lift heavy shit and just express masculinity and just be more aggressive and assertive in a good way. I find myself in social interactions to be more assertive and less likely to get walked on or, taken advantage of. And I have like this sense of courage, for the last 5-6 years that wasn't there prior to taking testosterone. I was more meek and, submissive and I guess a weakling, less of a backbone, if you will. But just simply improving my testosterone improved my assertiveness and my confidence in myself. So, yeah, it kind of almost raises you up in the pecking order or social hierarchy of, I guess, the dominance hierarchy, if you will, among human beings, where you don't accept a submissive, weak, inferior role anymore. You're like a real player in life. Like, you just engage in life more. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm a little tired in this video, but it's just kind of like a recap of things that I've already said before. In terms of my testosterone levels, my testosterone replacement therapy, how it's been going, and yes, I'm still on it. Yes, it still has profound impacts. And do your research. But that's it, guys. Ask me any questions. Hit me up on social media. If you want to work with me formally, then contact me. I'll get back to you, and we can arrange one-on-one sessions if you'd like. Talk to you later. Good luck. Peace.